So, Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 2. Make sure you sub to Jez, Arsenal History and More. We're going to go live on an emergency meeting. We've got a lot of people jumping on that meeting as well, by the way. Agal's going to join us. Northside, Matty, Normski, Kyle, obviously Jezza. What's coming? Aaron's coming on. Rashid. We've got quite a few people. Obviously, limited time scales for some of them. Excuse me. But Jez, I don't think the result really mattered, if we're being honest. Yeah, because we ain't going to win the league anyway. I think it was more about what starting 11 is he going to pick and what performance do we put in. And I can't lie, Jez, yeah, and we'll get your thoughts, obviously, yeah. I was shocked with the starting 11, and I was shocked that some of them players stayed on for 90 minutes when there are mainstays like Timber, for example. We obviously started the game amazing. Kiwior, what a header, by the way. Odegaard, great cross. Other than that, didn't really see him apart from a pass to Martinelli. And the only other time I really see him is when Jean-Pierre Mateta sent him back to Norway. Skelly, I thought, was decent. Goalkeeper. Been saying it all season, Jez. He's getting lobbed. Yeah, getting lobbed. And we see this, and it was a warning 3 times in that game before it happened. We see it again. Saliba dallying on the ball. We see that at Madrid. Forward line. Big up Trossard. Yeah, big up Trossard. But again, Sterling flattered to deceive. Stinker and hooked. Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, I thought were all right. Nothing special. But Jez, it was about getting out of there with no injuries and the performance. And for me, I'm not angry about the result. I couldn't care less whether we win or lost. We could have got banged 10-0. Who cares? Yeah. For me, that performance was abysmal. And if we play like that on Tuesday, we're fucked.
Oh yeah, bang, mate. Look, let's put. You know, I mean, we've called. You just said it. We've called it for the last 3-4 months. Funny enough, watching the game with my son, he's not a big Arsenal fan. He's not a football fan really, and he said when Mateta scored that goal, I said, "What is he doing? What is Raya doing? Why is he standing out there? It's an open goal. I could have scored from there." And I'm thinking, what is this man? Anyway, we knew, we've been saying it. We knew it was going to happen. He got caught out and shocking. I thought Raya was terrible today. I did. I think that's the worst game of the season, in my opinion. He was flapping. I wasn't happy about it at all. Odegaard, well, went missing. Did you see it that time when Saka came on? Rice is telling him where to go. He's going, get over there, get over there. Right? I have not ever seen Odegaard in this game today say anything. And I said to James, I said to him, Rice, at the start of the game, I was trying to explain to him who the captain was. And I said, Declan Rice should be our captain. I said, he was the one talking to players. Odegaard went missing again. Why did we bother playing Saka? No need to. After he had that injury, which looks like he's recovered from, but why risk it against the other day at the weekend? I don't know, mate. I just find it. His challenge is this manager's choice of players. It's ridiculous. Kiwior, great goal, fantastic, well done. Apart from that, Trossard, another nice little goal, deflection, but it's a good goal. And then we capitulate with our goalkeeper. As I say, I think it was his worst game of the season. I don't know what he was doing. He was flapping at things. Well, you know, Crystal Palace, good luck on Saturday. You're in the semi-final. Is it Saturday? Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday or Sunday. It's this weekend. Yeah, we should be there, Jez, by the way.
We should be. Yeah, we should be in a semi-final. Be nice to be in the FA Cup. But this manager seems to want to throw it in the bin every time. But yeah, I'm a bit shocked at the starting lineup. I'll be honest. There's some play. Look, there's a dead rubber game, Lee. All we were trying to do is delay the game for when Liverpool eventually win the league, and that will probably now be Sunday because they got Spurs.
Funny enough, Jez, 2 years in a row, Spurs could decide whether the title was done or not.
Yeah.
Are they all going to be on their knees for Liverpool at the weekend? Sorry, for Spurs again at the weekend. They're all going to be on their knees, Jez, because last May is biblical. It's poetic. Nearly a year to the day.
Almost.
Nearly a year to the day. Within a couple of weeks, 14th of May.
Yeah.
They were crying that Son missed.
I won't be. I'll be saying, go on, Liverpool, stuff them.
Yeah, fair play.
They weren't it.
And let's be real, Jez, yeah? We've had 13 draws this season. Yeah, 9 of them draws have come from winning positions. We've played Thomas Partey at right back and dropped points in nearly every game, apart from one that I think we've won. Yeah, I think one time he's played at right back. I know he didn't play there today. Yeah, but I was super confident going into this game tonight. I said 5-0, Jez. Yeah, and when we got the early goal, I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, but now I'm seeing, yo, they're ripping us apart. 7 shots to our 3. Yeah, if they had Mateta on that pitch from the get-go and it weren't Eddie and Nketiah in them positions, which was our striker, by the way, in 2 title challenges. Yeah, stroke backup striker. Yeah, 100 grand a week. If they had Mateta on that pitch from the get-go, they win that game. Yeah, they had some good chances. We had a couple of good chances as well. Yeah, but it was also almost like, I don't know what the atmosphere, and we get DJB's thoughts when he jumps on, and Aaron's thoughts as well, yeah? But it was almost like nobody really cared. It was just like, and we don't care. Like, real talk, none of us care about the result. For me, it was more about the performance, which is why I never wanted any of them players to start apart from Odegaard and Partey, yeah? And Sterling. Yeah, the ones that are fringe players. Ethan didn't get a game until second half. Tierney should have started. Zinchenko. Like, Kiwior, I know the one that built the rapport up. Well, where was the rapport then when Odegaard's looking straight at Saliba? Our goalkeepers well over there weren't even in shot. Jez, he weren't even in frame.
I wonder where he'd gone. I thought, where's he gone?
Jez, this is not normal. This is not abnormal. Yeah, every time he puts the ball out, we see it against Real Madrid the other day. Odegaard's looking at him. He can see, yeah, that way. Our goalkeeper can see the whole pitch, yeah. And people have blamed Saliba for the Vinny goal, and they'll blame him for the Mateta goal tonight, yeah. Right. However, I don't necessarily blame the captain. Yeah, he got bodied, but come on, Mateta body anyone apart from Skelly, by the way, right? But the goalkeeper can see the whole pitch. I don't even blame the goalkeeper to 100 because the manager is telling him to fucking do that, Jez. And when he puts the ball out to the left to Gabriel or Kiwior, as it is now, he runs off to the right. We've seen Aaron Ramsdale get lobbed against Sporting. This has been going on for years. The only shock is this guy ain't been lobbed until tonight because they could have done it 4 times, Jez.
Look, Lee, we've been saying this since last October. He's going to get caught out doing this, and he's got caught out today. God help us if he does that against PSG. Hope he learned his lesson tonight to actually not do that. But let's just talk about one other player, Sterling.
Oh, dear.
What a waste of space. That guy is absolutely bloody useless. What did he do tonight? What did he bring to that party tonight? He didn't do anything.
Made a mess.
Yep. Well, that's it. I mean, Partey I didn't think was good tonight. Sterling was absolutely useless. I thought Rice, to me, give it the best.
He got worse the longer the game went.
He did. I think he was getting pissed off, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. Jez, I swear down, I totally fucking agree. Yeah, that guy, yeah, fair enough, his whole season, if we put it into a whole season, has not been amazing. But again, he's been playing with a broken toe for a part of that season. Yeah, it's no coincidence Ben White weren't in the squad tonight. Yeah, why? Because he needed fucking knee surgery and we played him for 3 months. Yeah, now he's in and out the team. So it's a miracle that Saka's come back how he has. But even when Saka came on, he did nothing. No. Yeah, Ethan did nothing. Tierney did nothing. Tierney did fuck all. Yeah, the only thing I'll say about Tierney, yeah, is he kind of calmed it down a little bit by holding the ball, drawing fouls. But that's the bare minimum, mate. Yeah, and everyone knows my love for Tierney. Yeah, that midfield tonight was a fucking shit show. Yeah, the best of a bad bunch in that midfield was probably Thomas Partey. Yeah, but again, that's because it's our captain taking the piss. Yeah, bro, we see just before Mateta scored, right, literally about a minute before, I think it was the same phase of play or the next phase of play. Yeah, Skelly, bang, bodied Mateta. Look, bro, he's bigger than Kenny Ken. Literally, bang, after that, shouldered him. See you later. Mateta went flying. I was like, go on, fucking go on. Yeah, I said, go on, mate. You said he'd been Jim. Go on, mate. Yeah, literally 90 seconds, 2 minutes later, whatever it was. Yeah, our captain on his bum. Yeah, by Mateta. Yeah, and listen, I don't necessarily blame the captain. People know I'm harsh on him, yeah, because he was looking that way. It was almost like, do you know how he played this season? Like Granit Xhaka. He's dropping deep, being a deep lying playmaker, facing his own goal. But then when he goes that way, Granit Xhaka's better than him going forward. That's obviously Thierry Henry. Yeah, our captain, yeah, it's fucking awful going forward, and he can't defend Jez. He's a detriment to our team. We played with 9 men today because the keeper was against us and our captain was against us. That keeper was playing like he was stunned. They are drunk. Pathetic. But listen, they better fix up. They've got 6 days to fix that. Yeah, and the result don't matter for me anyway. Yeah, I couldn't care less. Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, Theo Walcott said it in his review after the game on Sky. He said complacency. Yeah, complacency. And if they want to win trophies, they can't win trophies being complacent like that. And he's spot on.
True. Fact. And I think the only thing that's come out of this tonight is we've got to sharpen up against PSG. Because if we play like that against them, our midfield was shocking tonight. And if we play like that tonight against them, I mean, we're going to get taken apart, and we can't afford that. And David Raya, mate, worst performance of the season to you, my friend. I rate you. I really got a lot of time for you. But that was bloody shit tonight. Seriously wrong. What you're thinking, I don't know, but we can't.
Who was your man of the match? Very quickly, for me, I'd go Skelly or Kiwior.
I had to give Kiwior.
That block he made from Nketiah.
Yeah, I thought he was solid,
and the goal as well.
Yes, lovely goal, beautiful goal.
Oh, the header was class.
2.5 minutes in, I thought, oh, here we go. This is going to be a bit of a one-sided game. No, it wasn't. Yeah, Martinelli twice again tonight ran the ball out of play. Strange, but
Trossard did all right as well. Trossard did well.
Trossard was good. I wouldn't have played Saka.
Timber was decent, but other than that, we're struggling, isn't it? It wasn't great, Jez.
He made a couple of errors. Saliba, I don't think was fully on the money tonight. Rice, I thought was good, but I think he got pissed off towards the end. But yeah, Kiwior for me was man of the match.
Yeah, same. On that bombshell, Jezza, what you got coming up? Obviously, we're going to go live on the emergency meeting. But what you got coming up on your channel, mate? Arsenal history more. Link will be in the title.
Yeah, 8:30 tomorrow night. Talking about the cup finals, FA Cup finals. I mean, the good and the bad, with DJ and Kenny. Yeah, so that'd be an interesting one to talk about.
Yeah, man. All right, listen, make sure you sub to Jezza. We're going to go live immediately, and yeah, we better fix up on Tuesday, otherwise we're effed. And it's Champions League or bust, mates. We're out. Latest.